regular session of the Senate in the 19th Congress of the Philippines. It is hereby called to order.
The Senate started the year with a productive week, passing several significant measures benefiting the Filipino people and the nation. These include approving 6 proposed bills on third and final reading, each showcasing the Senate's commitment to national and local interests. To further protect individuals from gender-based harassment, the Senate unanimously approved on third reading Senate Bill number 2897, amending the Safe Spaces Act. Sponsored by Deputy Minority Leader Risa Hontiveros, the proposed measure extends legal frameworks to include artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies.
Maraming salamat po sa buong Senado sa pagpasa nitong pinalakas nating Safe Spaces Law. Kina Sen Grace at lahat po sa inyo na bumoto ng oo para dito, at special shoutout at pagpapasalamat at syukran kina Senator Cynthia at Senator Robin na unang naghain ng mga panukalang batas para amyendahan at sa ganoong paraan lalong palakasin itong ating batas para maglikha at magpreserba ng safe spaces para sa bawat Pilipino.
Senators also approved on third and final reading Senate Bill number 2825, the Phivolcs Modernization Act. This measure aims to enhance the capabilities of the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology. The upper chamber also gave its nod to Senate Bill number 2863, the Foreign Affairs Pension Differential Act. The bill provides a dignified retirement option for Filipino foreign service personnel aged 65 with at least 15 years of service and recognizes the sacrifices of those who served away from their families for many years.
Mr. President, through this bill, our retirees are assured of pensions that are apt to the lifelong service they have graciously offered to our country.
To end the practice of repeatedly extending Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections, the Senate approved on third reading Senate Bill number 2816, fixing the term of these officials to 4 years and allowing them to serve for 3 consecutive terms. In local initiatives, House Bill number 7406, which seeks to revise the Charter of Baguio City, was approved on third and final reading. Additionally, the Senate unanimously passed House Bill number 9625, converting a land transportation office extension in Tuwao, Cagayan into a full-fledged office. The chamber also passed on second reading House Bill number 10841, which fixes the term of the Philippine Coast Guard Commandant. Senate Bill number 2837, extending the corporate term of the Power Sector Assets and Liabilities Management or PSAM Corporation, also hurdled the chamber's second reading. The Senate also approved on second reading Senate Bill number 1536, which seeks to expand the protective boundaries of the Las Piñas Parañaque Wetland Park. Meanwhile, the upper chamber adopted 2 resolutions acknowledging the talent and bravery of Filipinos. Senate Resolution number 238, commending Filipino singer Sofronia Vasquez III for making history as the first Asian and Filipino to win The Voice USA, was adopted by the Senate. The chamber also adopted Senate Resolution number 239, commending 3 fishermen from Masbate for their bravery in recovering an unmanned drone that intruded on the maritime zones of the Philippines. Meanwhile, Senator Robin Hood Padilla sponsored Senate Bill number 2613, which seeks to allow online or paperless access for Filipino Muslims in Sharia courts. Senator Win Gatchalian introduced 9 local bills in plenary that seek to establish, convert, and rename national high schools in various parts of the country. Meanwhile, the Bicameral Conference Committee approved the committee report on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill number 2555 and House Bill number 11113, which seek to amend Republic Act number 11235 or the Motorcycle Crime Prevention Act. In other developments, Senate committees resumed their respective works deliberating on various proposed measures and important issues. The Subcommittee on Civil Service, Government Reorganization, and Professional Regulation, led by Senator Win Gatchalian, tackled various measures seeking to amend the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994. The Committee on Public Services, chaired by Senator Raffy Tulfo, resumed its public hearing on various measures addressing concerns and promoting the welfare of daily commuters. Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Coco Pimentel III presided over the Committee on Justice and Human Rights hearing on the proposed Philippine Civil Registration and Vital Statistics Act. The Special Committee on Philippine Maritime and Admiralty Zones, chaired by Senate Majority Leader Francis Tolentino, looked into the discovery of a submersible drone in Masbate. The Committee on Culture and the Arts, led by Senator Loren de Garda, tackled bills seeking to promote the Philippines' communal traditions and other measures on cultural preservation. The Committee on Public Services, chaired by Senator Raffy Tulfo, held a hearing to discuss bills seeking to improve the country's telecommunication policies and access to the Internet. The Committee on Health and Demography, chaired by Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo, continued its inquiry into the transfer of the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation's excess funds and the Universal Health Care Act implementation. The Blue Ribbon Committee, chaired by Senator Pia Cayetano, resumed its inquiry into the accountability of government officials over the Dirty Ashtray Award received by the Philippines. Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Coco Pimentel III led the Committee on Justice and Human Rights hearing on proposed measures seeking to strengthen the Commission on Human Rights and a measure against ticket scalping. The panel also discussed the bill providing a new visa category for digital nomads. Meanwhile, Senate President Francis Cheese G. Escudero welcomed the Foreign Affairs Committee of the Hungarian National Assembly, led by its chairman, Honorable Zsolt Nemeth, at the Senate. The delegation is in the Philippines to foster stronger inter-parliamentary relations between our two countries.